What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today, man? What is up? Good morning. Good morning. Man, I'm tired. Good morning, guys. What is going on? Welcome, welcome. Who do we have here today? We got Money, Lore, Michael. Hope you're having a good day. What's going on, brother? Airbrush, Cameron, AJ, Soggy Cilantro, Domo, Arigato, Jason, Furious Guitar. What's up, guys? Good to see you guys all here today, man. Thank you for popping in and saying what's up and being part of the stream this morning. Swayze hitting the neti pot. Oh man, it's been a rough morning for me. I'm a little tired, not gonna lie. I stayed up extremely late. The early access event went really well, though. We got 5 deck lists coming your way this week, so that should be a lot of fun. Wanted to still get the stream done this morning, though, and say what's up to you guys. So I'm very excited for that. Thanks for being here for this morning. I need to get to Mythic too, by the way. We're kind of struggling. So, Firewater, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, brother. Dr. Ruckus was running some crazy stuff earlier. Oh, is the early access actually still going on right now? I actually didn't even realize. It probably is, huh? I could probably still end up playing that. What deck am I playing? I'm actually building one right now. We can kind of maybe work together on this and try to figure out what it needs and stuff. But I really want to play the Dragonback Assault. I haven't played it in a while, and it's something that's been on my list to do's for a while now. Yeah, early access is still going. Early access, I think, ends at 10 o'clock, though, so it'd be kind of pointless for me just to go in there and start building more decks and stuff like that. So we're just going to work on doing some standard ladder grinds, but... Yeah, buddy, let's go. Yeah, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, early access, I mean, wow. Yeah, I can't. We've already got 5 videos done. There's not going to be any other content I can get from it other than just playing. I think I need to work on my ranking. So yeah, I think we're going to stick to this. But if you guys want, I mean, call out some stuff for me here. I'm trying to put together a Dragonback Assault deck, doing some of the earthbending stuff. Let me know what this deck kind of needs if you know. I mean, send it my way. I'm just kind of working on it, so... I haven't really decided 100% what's going in and not going in yet. I'm thinking, so I need some graveyard hate probably because of Reanimator, right? So exile, grave, exile, grave. So what card can I put in here that would be best suited for this? There's a couple of options. One of them that comes to mind, Scavenging Ooze is a really good card, but I may not have enough green sources all the time to just kind of eat away at their graveyard. I think I just want to throw in like a couple of these and call it a day on that. But I need to be able to draw a lot of cards too to get through them quickly if I need to end up finding it. So I mean, I've got the card draw here. I'm thinking Ill-Timed Explosion could be solid too. Ill-Time. I love running this card, but it does need some bigger things in order to really get value out of it. I mean, does this deck need Ugin? I don't know. Cat's got me to diamond, but then I stalled. Just playing for some fun. Lorwood is going to make standard even more crazy. I think so too, man. I think so too. Ghost Vacuum, I used to really like Ghost Vacuum, I did, but then Reanimator started like throwing like 3 or 4 things into the graveyard every single turn, and I'm like, it just wasn't enough to keep up with. It just wasn't good enough. Mulligan Menace by Shrines deck, much like Swayze's, but added Yuna and Dragonback Assault to it. Oh, nice. Ooh, Dragonback Assault just added into the Shrines deck could be interesting. The green instant that destroys enchantments, artifacts, and removes card from the graveyard. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I want that one in here. It's just, again, it just removes... Let me see. Hold on. Exile... Grave. I think I know which one you're talking about. It only takes 1 card or 2 cards out of the yard, right? This one here. Exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Yeah, that's not a card I want. I need to be able to answer the entire graveyard extremely fast. Cease and desist. Another card that, again, it's not... I like the Lantern because I can exile the entirety of the graveyard, you know what I mean? I don't like the whole spot remove out of the graveyard anymore. Unless I can get a couple at a time, it just doesn't work as well anymore. Try Famished World Sire. It's nuts. Earthbend Ascension. We got that one. World. Oh, I know World Sire. That's the one that eats all the lands and then comes back onto the battlefield. I don't know if I want that in this here either. All right, let me think here. Let me think. I need card draw. I'll probably throw a couple, maybe stock ups in here. But if I throw stock up, yeah, maybe. Maybe. And then I don't know. I want to keep ramping into like an have like a splash of Ugins in here, maybe one or two. I love Ugin, but ramp, 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 ramp. This and this can be worked off of the pollinator's ability to ramp as well. And we got more earthbending here, more card draw, sweeper. I don't know, man. I don't know. Feels like this deck needs 26 lands too. I think I'd be wise to do that. Oh, you know what I need? You know what I need? I need siege. Like at least 2 of those, and then maybe even. Is this whenever it enters? Okay, so that's an enter the battlefield trigger. So let's do virtue. That seems good. That seems fun. Maybe that's the plan. But again, I kind of want to run 26 lands. If I run 26 lands, I'm gonna have to cut back like what? Like a stock up or. Yeah, I don't know. A 3 Dragonback assaults is probably enough. Hard to say. I guess we'll go with 3 Dragonback assaults and see what happens. I need 26 lands. Okay, so let's go with Fable. And then everything else is gonna be like pain lands. Hey life. Whoops. All right, so we need this one. Oh, sweet, we got both of them. Okay, and then we need Verge. So we got red, we got what? Green, blue, red, green. So we need blue, red. And then what do we got left? So basic lands wise, we're pretty good. I need to have a couple of basics because of the Fabled Passage. But I think I could throw in a couple more Verges, maybe like 1 or 2 more. Let's throw in, or I could throw in Multiversal. Like 2 of these. Cut 1. Maybe cut 2 of those. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Did I spell that right? That didn't look right at all. Oh, it's a U. Wait, a U. Can't spell, can't spell. What else is new though? You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna favorite that and let's go grind and see what happens. I have faith. I think this one will be okay. Wait, nope, wrong format. I have faith. Gotta have faith, like George Michael said. Demo field. I mean, demo field could be pretty good. I could see that working pretty well. Yeah, drop one of those high costs. What's the plan with the just land dragon and hope to win off of that? Yeah, so basically you're trying to get to the Dragonback Assault, if that's what you're asking. Sweep the field, and then from there you just start creating dragons that have haste. What's up, man? Early access over already? It ends in like an hour. I'd rather do some grinding on the ladder this morning, so I need to get to Mythic. This is such a bad keep, but I'm gonna keep it because I have stock ups and I have the sweeper and I have the ramp. 26 lands though, we should be able to top deck some lands here. But when you're using Fabled Passage, it's, you know, thinning out the deck. It takes away from top decking lands. I love watching other people's deck building process. Yeah, it can be fun sometimes trying to figure out what everyone else is doing and how they're doing it. I don't really have much of like a unified process. I just kind of go with the flow when I get into flowing, and it happens different every time. I like to learn on the fly. I like to learn when the game's actually being played and stuff. Let's ascend here. Yeah, let's ascend here, I think. Yeah, let's go another blue land. Okay, So we're kind of cooking. We got what, 4 or 5 lands already, so we can actually just go Steaming Sauna if we feel like it. The opponents scare me a little bit though. They are Delirium, pretty quick deck. I do have a sweeper, but I'm gonna need my lantern here. Okay, their Beastie is not ready. The Fear of Missing Out not ready. That's good. That's pretty solid too. We don't have enough blue lands though. Darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna do this. And ooh, I do have the lantern and another cub. That's pretty solid. Let's go cub for 2 and then lantern. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. All right, we need to get something that's 2 things. Like this is a enchantment and creature. Okay, GG's, we got him. The lantern was too much. They definitely did not like that lantern play. Being able to exile their graveyard. Let's go. Good win. Emerged. I hate Doppelgang with a passion so much. Doppelgang, it is a pretty nasty card. Yeah, graveyard hate would be clutch for sure. Graveyards, I mean, everything's graveyard these days. Swayze, do you ever play land destruction decks? AKA Sonio? Yeah, he ran land destruction a while back. I play land destruction a lot. I actually feel like I play it too much. I've played land destruction like probably more than any reoccurring sort of thing on the channel. There was a point where I actually ran like 3 destruction decks in like a month. I love land destruction. So you're asking the right guy. I should make another one though. I love Doppelgang. Yeah, Doppelgang is one of those cards you either hate it or you love it. I've been on the fence a couple of times about it. I was like, I loved it when it first came out because I was kind of popping off and doing some really crazy antics with it. But then it became, you know, a thing that, you know, you get hit with once or twice and you're like, yeah, not sure if I'm a big fan of that. All right, Charming Prince is an interesting one here. Guys, today's video that we're dropping, by the way, is going to be amazing. The first video I'm dropping, it was a hard decision. I had a really tough choice between a couple of different deck lists, and we landed on posting the Mardu Minis deck first, and it works really well, and it's a deck list that kind of builds off the Boros sort of miniature sort of creatures deck, you know, the Arabella sort of combinations, but we have Mardu and we have some of the new creatures in there, and it's so much fun. I'm actually so excited for the video to go out. All right, so they're doing sacrifice stuff, but the Charming Prince is a bit of a throw. A bit of an interesting situation that they threw in. I'm actually really terrified of the Sir Von Dam, so I'm gonna take that out before it gets to 4 because it can blow up the Sauna. If I go Sauna here and just start drawing cards, which seems like the more mana efficient thing to do, the opponent's Sir Von Dam is just going to blow it up eventually down the road. So an Aven Interrupter though is a problem. We're getting flooded pretty hard here. This is not good. Not good. What else do you got? Nothing? And we get a land again? Yikes. Okay, well, the good news is I can play this for 2 on the Sauna side and then open up the other side for 2 as well. So let's put a counter here. Let's specifically tap these 2 to get this in. Leaving red mana open. Unlock it. Blow up the Von Dam. like we plan to do. And no attack, stay defensive. We're at 10 life, so oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Okay. Okay, game, what are we doing here? What are we doing? There we go. That's helpful. So there's a couple of things I can do here, actually. One of those is I can keep my land alive and keep it over the threshold to get burned out, which I think I like. And then we play this. And then we're going to get a couple of dragons here. We get one dragon from the land entering, and then we're going to get one off the Fable. Not bad, not bad. Another win, it looks like, at least, you know? Yeah, GG's. I don't know what they were trying to do. They were really slow, but not too sure exactly what it is they were trying to do. We had only lands in our hand, so. Shuffler doing its thing. Yep, 26 lands, and that's how it goes sometimes. But hey, we got the win. Mirror Form's about to be the new doppelgang. Why is everyone running Mirror Form now? I was running it last night, and I didn't think anybody else would run it, but you're telling me other people are running it? I've been playing Arabella religiously lately. Yeah, it's a good card. Arabella will always be a really solid card. It's really hard to stop, especially if you can get it with the Delny. It'll drain the opponent out completely in like 1 or 2 turns. Hey, Swayze, hope your day is going all right. It's going really good. I'm a little tired, but it's going really well. What's up, Aerocon? How you doing, brother? Too many lands? No, I need 26 because if you're ever running a deck, here's my theory at least. If you're ever running a deck that has Fabled Passages and stuff in it, whenever you crack a Fabled Passage in your opening hand, if you have one in your opening hand, you're thinning out your deck, and that's one less potential land in your deck. So now you got to think that your deck is more like a 23 land deck, and then your likelihood of drawing another one becomes so much lower. And so 26 lands with the sack lands makes it feel just perfect. I like the odd number of lands, like 20. I used to run 25 a lot, but I stopped doing that because I was having some really bad luck with 25 lands. Swayze, you're the man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind of you. Okay, so if I tap the elf and then the forest, I leave mana open. I could furnace, but they don't play anything. Okay, I guess that was no point in me saying all that. Let's do this. All right, we got a lot of mana to work with now. No blue sources though, unfortunately. Would love to get this going right away. Oh, you know what? This is actually a blue source, and so could this. Yeah, we actually can do it. Nice. We're chilling, man. This is really good. This is a really good start against mono black too, which is probably looking to disrupt my hand sometimes, you know. Okay, that's not ideal, but at least I got the Sauna down early enough so the card draws there. I mean, we're just setting up, man. We're setting up and we're feeling good about this. Sauna number 2 next. This matchup looks good. 3-0? Are we about to go 3-0 here? I usually run 26 and heavy control, 25 max otherwise. I honestly don't think I even have 24 lands in any of my decks, really. I stick with 24 most of the time, but... Oh, man. We got to take care of that, right? Can't really let that stay out there. They could have some shenanigans that allow them to, you know, one-shot life gain us, where they drain us out. Very possible. Got to be on our toes. We're looking for Dragonback Assault here. An elf, not ideal. All right, drawing 2 cards now. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's attack. Feed the cycle. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, but you can also forage. So they actually plan on utilizing their graveyard all of a sudden. I have no idea what these matchups are today, guys. Like, genuinely, I no clue what's going on. We are gonna knock this out. Go for even more card draw. Steaming Sauna and Furnace are my favorite cards, like, of almost all time. When it comes to removal and card advantage, this card right here is one of my favorites of all time. All right, we're chilling. We'll stock up here, hopefully finding the win con. Gonna need it eventually. Really? Okay. Let's try again. There it is. Okay, finally got the win con here. Might as well get some of this going, so when I do play the Dragonback Assault, it'll be ready to go right away. Love that everything gets that haste, man. It's so nice. 3 more cards, no maximum hand size. Get to keep everything. Oh, now you're gonna give me all of them, huh? Okay, so if I go with the Ascensions first, that's gonna give me... It's gonna give me some additional triggers on the Dragonback Assault for sure, but I'm trying to think if that makes sense mana-wise. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we still have enough if we do this. And then what's more advantageous? Hitting the opponent? Yeah, probably hitting him with the dragons, right? Because we're going to get 2 of the dragons now, and then 3, and then 4. Yeah, we're good. We're really good. This is going to be perfect. Let's get a green source. Dragonback Assault. This is actually insane. This deck is going pretty hard. All right, so we're gonna drop those 2 creatures. They're gonna become lands again. We get 2 dragons, and then we're gonna drop a Fabled Passage to make it 4 total dragons, 5 damage apiece. Oh my goodness. Any day now, opponent. Any day now. And we do have to worry about some form of like instant speed removal. So let's just crack this to make sure that, you know, we have exactly at least 15 getting through here. GG's, perfect. GG's. Took a little while, but we got there. Didn't realize Avon made both sides of the room cost 2. Yeah, if you airbend or you plot something that costs, like let's say it's an adventure card, you can play the more expensive side of the card, which that's why you gotta be very careful with those things. Sometimes I play my Dino deck in Historic with 26 lands, and there are times when I shuffle gets me 3 lands and several turns, and most of my creatures are 4+. Lots of fun, yeah. Yeah, that's the shuffler for you, man. Usually sit at around 21 to 22 lands. The curve and churn with looting is so tough in standard right now. The most decks run 20 to 22 lands. I only run 20 to 22 lands. I feel like my curve maxes at 3. How close to Mythic, Swayze? Very close. Arena versus Sauna. Did you see the wild combo deck ideas? Wait, did you see any wild combo deck ideas you weren't really expecting in the event? Not really, no. It was a lot of tribal stuff. The elemental and vivid stuff is pretty much, I saw that a lot, like over and over again. Saw a little bit of elves, not so much. It wasn't a great deck that was like, I mean, elves, the way that other people were playing it didn't seem to be very good, which is they were leaning into the idea of the milling and the, you know, graveyard stuff. I played elves in a different way. We'll drop the video for that. I think it was a little bit better, but What's going on, party people? What's going on, man? Yeah, that wasn't even very good play. Yeah, definitely not. Giving me the sauna side for 2 is not ideal. I've come to love Detect Intrusion. Countering abilities is sick. It is very good. That's why Tasha's Tidebinder has been so solid. Riding the mold mythic, I see. Smart man. Yeah, I wasn't even intending on doing that, but it does make sense in the deck, so we kind of have to. Literally just got into 3. I'm struggling. Yeah. I've been having a rough time and a rough go at it too. We're halfway through the month, so I really got to get to mythic today, or try to at least get close. Oh, what happened with my last game? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Dude, thank you for bringing that up. I was so sad. So I thought I was live for like an entire like half of a game and another game even after that. But I thought the chat was slowing down and I was like, why is the chat so quiet now all of a sudden? I had no idea that my thing had disconnected. So I kept playing. And the very next game, we went up against MTG Hillbilly. You guys know him. He's a viewer of the stream sometimes. But he was playing a deck where he was trying to get to the top end, which was his hive pool, breeding hive pool, where he was trying to create the slivers. And we ended up copying with the mirror form his slivers, and then the following turn was able to create like what was it, like 15 hive pools. Like, it was something crazy. We were able to one-shot him, but it was the coolest and most like insane finish we've ever had. Like it was very similar to when we played against Seth or Saffron Olive, except for we stole the hive pool instead of the big turtle. But man, that card mirror form is gonna be a very funny card. All right, we're gonna go bossing say into this. Furnace is okay. I'm struggling, man. This hand is just not it. This hand is not it. Skeletons is tough, man. I just don't have the right hand. I need a ill-timed explosion or something here to clear up the lane. Yeah, definitely need an ill-timed explosion now. I don't love the idea of taking damage here. I really don't, but I might have to. Let's discard, I don't know, I guess you. And I guess we'll play Pollinator to block too. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I looked over right after that game was over and we just hit like 20 sliver tokens or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, did you guys see that? That was crazy. And nobody was talking. And I'm like, there's no way you guys didn't care about that. And that's when I realized my little button was saying reconnecting stream. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way. All right, let's get this in. Let's get another land. Let's get this down. Strategic betrayal. All right, let's double up on you. Down to 2. Okay, how do I avoid taking 2 damage, man? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's do this. Let's go bossing say. Let's play our land out, and now we can get a counter on something. Perfect. Now we got a really good blocker at least, but it doesn't help the current situation that I'm in, which is we are gonna get hit with 1 creature and it's over. Stab. Here comes back the skeletons. Spooky skeletons back on the field. Okay. I really wish I wouldn't have used the island as my land of choice here. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. No attacks. At least bossing, say, is like an endless blocking pool, right? So that's kind of cool. Okay, here we go again. Let's go ahead and block you. Block you. Hey, we get more counters. That's good. We can keep building up our like elf and stuff, and maybe keep things out of range of nowhere to run. Okay, another creature. I need another blue land. I need to be able to unlock this and not tap this down. You know what I mean? Bossing, say, let's bring up the land again. Let's bring down Pollinator. I could bring down Frostcliff Siege as a means of like, you can draw a card when your creatures deal damage. That's something I could do. I don't know if I necessarily love the idea of that though. Okay, that's got Menace. Okay, I've got 2 of them now, so it might be worth it. You know what? Let's do it. I got time. Got nothing but time and energy. Let's do it. Could have used the Pollinator there, couldn't I have? Why would it not prioritize the Pollinator there? I guess I could have tapped down the Furnace or like the Ascension with the Pollinator to get the blue. Kept this open, but oh well. Might have made a mistake there. Also, the skeleton they have right now has Menace, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, not good. Not good. We're down to 1. We're down to 1. But hey, we got the sauna open, so that's cool. It's a battle. We got a battle on our hands. Should have used the Pollinator. Our only saving grace is that they've been stuck on 2 mana this entire time, right? So that's cool. Let's put a counter. Actually, let's put a counter here. Now I can get around the nowhere to run. Let's create another creature out of you. All right, play defense. Where is my Dragonback Assault, man? I need it. That's fine. I'm guessing they have Corpse of the Lost in their hand. Oh, there it is. There it is. So if we clean up the field here, erase both of these lands, I get 2 more dragons, and then we get a 3rd dragon off of this. And I think I can give them haste after that, right? Or no? No, these would come back into the battlefield tapped. Do these come back into battlefield tapped? I believe they do, right? Return to the battlefield under tapped under. Yeah, it's gonna come in tapped. That's a problem. But it's 2 dragons over the 2 lands I currently have, so yeah, that's fine. It still works out. Still works out. Just unfortunately not able to give him haste. All right, that should do it. That should do it. Yeah, I still think we play it safe, believe it or not. I know that sounds crazy. I probably should send this, but it doesn't. Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should, because I got to get him close to lethal here for the dragons later. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Got him. We got him. Tap the creature lands first, right? Yeah, tapping the creature lands. Okay, they're going to hit me with the snooze fest. Bro, you're running the most meta skeleton deck. What are you talking about? I hate when people do that, especially when they're running meta decks. Is it an Omni are the worst decks ever? Yeah, Omniscience is crazy. I ran into somebody playing Omniscience yesterday in the event. I think it was in one of the videos that's going to be coming out. I might have talked a little smack. Like, that deck is just not. That is not something I wanted to see in the event. That's for sure. Have you ever? Gosh darn it. Have you ever thought about playing Alchemy? I know it gets a bad rap, but I feel like you would have a lot of fun with the cards that summon random creatures. Believe me when I say this, I was Alchemy's biggest supporter when it first came out. I loved the idea of Alchemy, and that's all we played when it first came out for like 2 months. And even when the videos were suffering, I still kept at it. But at some point, it got to it just, you know, I think it was when they made like their first update and all they did was like adjusted some elves and really try to make elves really good or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they did. Then everybody was kind of like, okay, they're putting pretty low effort into their thought process on how alchemy's going to run. So everyone kind of jumped ship and I was kind of with them. Pollinators can tap for blue. Yeah, I know, right? Auto tapper got me. They must be screaming at their deck with that no mana. I know, right? Not having mana there, I guarantee they were crashing out. Hey, Swayze, what's going on, Nathan? How you doing? MTG standard is now historic play. Janky turn 3, 70% of the... Yeah, it is a lot of turn 3, turn 4 wins, I will say. It's a very, very fast meta for sure. But some of the games like that one, like that was pretty fun. That went on for a little while, but their initiative was to get down the Corpse of the Lost and try to kill us by turn 4. That one felt good. I still play Alchemy, far less control there. Alchemy, it was really fun. I gotta give it to him. Alchemy was very fun. 4-color shrines are so broken. Easiest path to mythic for me in a long time. Virtue of Knowledge and Starfield Vocalist to double the ETB effects, some of the board wipes, and Momentum Breaker. Shrines is a lot of people's favorite deck right now, and I don't blame them. It's a fun one for sure. I hope that the Lantern makes them auto concede. That'd be hilarious, because sometimes you run into Kavero decks and you drop that, and it's like they just scoop it up. All right, we need more green. High noon. Uh-oh. Full on control here. Shoot. You know what I should have added to this deck is I should have added the should have added in a land that allows us to play spells without being countered, because I have a feeling we might get countered out here if I try to play Dragonback Assault. Maybe not. 3, 4, about to be 5. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're short. We're short on mana. Let's go with this. Oh, I can only play one spell, duh. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it not working? Can only play one spell. Seam Rip. See, like right now, this is going to be so bad. So bad if I try to play Dragonback Assault and it's no more lies. Oh, it's going to feel so terrible. But like... Oh wait, I don't even have the ability to play it. What am I saying? I guess let's try to resolve this. This will tell us whether or not there's no more lies, right? So it seems like there is. Yep, sure is. Okay, I mean, we got it out of their hand, but now we're in the realm of like 3 steps ahead. Oh, this is gonna be an annoying one. You thought this was a Taxes deck? Yeah, it could have been to start, but no, it's not. It's just control. Okay, that landed. Let's go blue, I guess. I'm not sure, but let's go blue. Drowner. Oh, it is now all of a sudden gonna tempo. All right. Well, if I can get ill-timed explosion down, that'd be helpful, but I don't think that's gonna resolve. Yeah, you might be right though. This could be the Taxes deck. I thought it was gonna be control, but now it's starting to look like Aven Interrupter or something's gonna hit us here, I'm sure. Man. That's obnoxious. And they hit us with a good game, like, so lame. That's fine, like, win the game, but the good game's unnecessary. We get it. We get it, man. Now they can use the High Noon's ability to deal 5 damage directly, so either way they would have got us, but that's a tough one. It's a tough matchup. It's okay. It's the unnecessary good games. Ugh, drives me nuts. Gene Pollinator can tap your artifact? No? Yeah, I can tap the artifact. That green card I was talking about yesterday is called Formidable Speaker. Formidable Speaker. I can't remember which card you were talking about. They missed their land, maybe hope. I know, right? Missing a land drop would have been nice. Going to break standard. I'm beating up mono red with mono blue. I think I'm gonna rejoin the church. GG is not always toxic when they're spamming it. It's when they're spamming it. To me, GG is toxic. If you do it before the game is like solidified is over, it's basically he's basically telling me like I have the thing in my hand. You're cooked. Like, okay, I didn't need to know that. Let me play the card. Actually play the card out. Close out the game, say GG, you know? Like, don't say it like, because that's how a lot of people get in trouble too. Like, you say GG and then you end up losing the game and then I GG you back and it's hilarious because they say it too early. Like, I'm down for a GG, but say it when you've won the game. Don't say it when you're 2 turns away and you think you've already made that decision that it's over. That's annoying. That's toxic. I also think that the GG button should be for only people who are losing the game. You know? Say GG, concede. Saying GG while you're ahead is just, it's, come on, that's toxic. All right, Picnic Ruiner, and they're gonna probably attach the Ruckus to it. I mean, if I ill-timed Explosion to board here this early, I mean, we're gonna lose the Elf. Badgermole Cub's not as good anymore. But that's a very dangerous card. It's a very dangerous card. I don't know if I want that just hanging around on the fields forever. Okay, I had a feeling we were going to draw something like that. Okay, so they're not pushing the Picnic Ruiner just yet because it doesn't have haste. I definitely want to leave mana back. I don't know if I can afford to leave mana back, though. Let's do this. And let's draw 2 cards, I guess. Chump block with the Elf if I have to. Yeah, probably. Or I mean, I could sweep the board, but that doesn't seem very smart. That's my answer. That's definitely my answer, but can we survive 1 turn here? Picnic Ruiner probably has the capability of one-shotting us. I don't put it past them. It does have the ability to get double strike. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I had one of those the other day. They hit me with the early GGs and then they lost. Yeah, that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling is when they end up saying GGs a little too soon. Okay, this is bad. Double strike, menace trample, 7 additional mana. All right, well, we know that this is going to be the issue, right? They're going to try to get the double strike pumped up. But 7 mana, yeah, they're going to give it trample, right? You would think. You would think. I really try not to read into the worst of everyone. I understand that, and I don't either, but I've never been compelled in my entire life to be like, oh, I'm dominating this guy, let me GG him, you know? It's not, that's not my nature. I don't know. I think that it's only to kind of like, as like a show off, you know? Like, gotcha. I say GG early sometimes, and I think it's really funny when I end up losing. That's fair. If you're a good sport about it, that's all that matters, right? That's funny. Firebending, dude, firebending's crazy. I knew we were probably going to get one shot there, especially when they were able to give the firebending to haste. I knew it was probably over. Not a good couple of games we just had there, man. We went on a run there to start, but now it's kind of going sideways on us. Not great, man. Not great. Just finished my morning run. Let's go. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing? I saw Tutor and Lorwyn. Are they bringing all the tutors back? I don't know about that. Which tutor are you talking about? Just straight tutor? I don't remember seeing that. I didn't read a lot of the common or uncommon cards. I knew a couple of them were really good, but I didn't read too many of them. Oh no, we're gonna go Izzet. Oh, man. Izzet. They're gonna blow up my Badger Mole as well. Okay, I guess we'll play this then, just to be on the safe side of things. Yeah, I expect my Badger Mole Cub to get blown up again. It'll quench ya. Cool. Can't believe this is still a thing. I mean, it's a powerful deck, so I get it, but... Monument. Sure. Well, looks like this game's over as well. Let's go with blue. So we got blue, blue, green. 3, 4. Okay, so we need one more land and I can get the Sauna down. That's something. I think this is a really bad matchup for us, though. I don't know. I'm trying to think about this one. I didn't anticipate this one. I have the Graveyard Hate with the Lantern, which is cool. But they fill the graveyard right back up really fast. And I don't have anything for... You know, the Monument of Endurance. I should probably add in a Braid to this deck, huh? For the monuments. What do we need? We have green, red, blue, blue. Let's go green again. I need to get down a Siege too. I'll look up the name of this, escapes me, but it was a greenish. How does this deck do against Izzet Monument Talent? Definitely my least favorite harder matchups. Yeah, I don't know. There aren't a lot of great matchups against Izzet. That's why it's so good. That's why I obviously, you know, did, you know, this was like the most predominant deck in the last big tournament, because there's not a lot of options against it, because you got to shut down so many things. If you're trying to like stop them from doing what they're doing, it's very hard, because a lot of their engine is running off of the graveyard being filled up. It's on discarding cards. It's on, you know, getting a cost reduction on all of your spells. To stop all of those things is nearly impossible. And that's why this deck is so good, because it just does so many different things. And if you can only stop, let's say, one of those things, like let's say I exile their graveyard, cool. They can't bring stuff back with the Otter. They can't, you know, utilize some of the abilities of their lessons cards that want lessons in the graveyard. But they're still discarding cards, and the monument's eating you up. Okay, well, I blow up the monument. It's like, okay, well, then they're getting cheap spells still that are 1 mana draw 3s. It's like, you got to answer so many different things. So you either got to do something just as quickly as they do it, you know, whatever your game plan may be, get it down quick, beat them before they get going off, or, you know, High Noon. High Noon is like the only card that like stops it. Because this deck obviously plays off of like playing 1,000,000 spells in a single turn. High Noon is a great answer though, which is why I think the Flash deck is so good right now too. It plays so well against this, but I don't like playing a deck list just because it does good against one matchup, you know? Need lands. I need lands. I'm kind of cooked here though, let's be real. They play another Otter. They can bring back another bounce effect. Keep bouncing their Otter over and over. They could at any point drop a talent or a grand on us, and everything costs 1 mana. That's when things get really crazy. We had a deck list recently that actually played extremely well against this deck though, and it ran a ton of like little exiling effects like Seam Rip and Air, what was it, Aang's Iceberg and stuff. That worked really well because we were basically able to take all their permanents that gave them the buffs, like Grand, Monuments, Talents. We were able to just keep on exiling them over and over again. That worked out pretty well for us too. All right, let's do this. Dragonback Assault, of course. I needed that a second ago. Let's drop you and... I don't know. I guess you. That seems okay. All right, we're gonna bring our land back onto the battlefield just so it can get taken out by the assault again next turn, and then we'll trigger a couple of flyers and maybe we can win the game. Who knows? Who knows? Boomerang basics again, or are we just gonna keep up with that game plan? The moment they find their what's it, the library card, I forget the card's name, draw 3, they're gonna be in business. I'm really lucky though. They're somehow really struggling here to find anything of relevance at the moment. They don't, you know, have a grand, and artist talent hasn't been found yet. Which, how did this one get to the graveyard, by the way? Did they just discard that? Because that was not very smart. That was like their biggest potential win con there. All right, Dragon back Assault because they're tapped out. There is 1 dragon, 2 dragons. All right, can we one-shot him here? We're gonna have 15. Wait, 5, 10, 14, 15 damage. Yeah, not enough. Not enough damage, unfortunately. If I find a siege off the top, that'd be kind of crazy. Or another, I mean, another land is gonna give me a dragon, but it's gonna come in with summoning sickness, so. Yeah, I think siege is the only way where I can kind of end the game on the spot. Unless I'm doing the math wrong. It's possible. Nice. Definitely don't have enough now. Somehow, some way, we're going to end up winning this game, it looks like, which is kind of crazy. The monument not getting them any value because they haven't found, again, they haven't found a grand or an artist talent, so kind of got lucky there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, you know? And of course, we top decked what we needed to win the game there, too. All right. Well, we don't really need it now. 5, 9, 10 damage. Yeah, we don't need it now, so let's just get this down. I guess I can get both of them down. Let's give everything trample and haste. All right. I think we got him. I think we got him. Hard to say, but I don't think they're going to be able to deal out 7 damage in this next turn, no matter what they do. I say that, but could drop an artist talent right now and start going to work with the monument. I definitely shouldn't have won this one, I'll tell you that much. I think that the opponent definitely had the advantage matchup-wise, but they just never found what they needed, so we'll take a win where we can get it, man. Not sure how commands work on YouTube. Oh, the commands. There are no commands on YouTube, unfortunately. But I will show you the deck list after the video's over. Or not the video. The game is over. I'll show you the deck list again. Ancestral Wisdom. Yeah, that card. Accumulate Wisdom. That's what it is. Accumulate Wisdom. All right. GG. I'll take it. A win is a win, you know? They would need multiple monuments to do the 7. Yeah. Yep. Here is the deck list for you. It's doing pretty well. I think we're 4-2. I don't know exactly, but I think we're 4-2. Just not letting you play is so boring. Can you crack the passage and get the dragon on their turn? Yes. Yes, you can. I always wonder why no one earthbends the Fable Passage. I always forget about that little trick you can do. You can earthbend a Fable Passage and then crack it as well. Did I have the opportunity to do that? I didn't even think about that. I'm glad you brought it up though, because I will start doing that. Thanks, man. If you can just send the link if you have it somewhere. I don't have it anywhere. I just built this when the stream started. Imagine playing lessons in early access. Is somebody playing lessons in early access? Thanks, I took a screenshot. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go again. We go again. What time is it? Okay, yeah, we got an hour. We're good. We got an hour before the video drops. We're looking good. I'm mid through Mythic with Zuko Firelord deck. No shot. You got to send me that list, Andrew, because I've been trying to build a Zuko deck forever, and I cannot get mine to work. Not at a consistent rate, at least. Yeah, definitely send that in the Discord, because I need to see that. I love Zuko, but I have not had a chance to even play it yet because it never works out for me. You know what? Let's just get this out of the way. Have you seen the turn 3 win deck? Which one? Which one? There's a couple of them, I'm pretty sure. All right, Badger Mole. Yeah, I mean, there are some decks that, like, if you hit the perfect curve, I think there's like 2 or 3 of them that can win by turn 3. And obviously they all involve some form of like ramp on turn 1. They're green decks most of the time, but all right, they're ramping, we're ramping, let's go. We're all ramping. You know what? I'm the only one that's gonna ramp around here. I'm the only one who ramps around these parts. No attacks. Oh wait, secret tunnel can't be blocked, huh? Oh, I should have attacked. I was gonna block that, but I can't. Yeah, Ruckus put it out this morning. Firebend, full bore, fling. Yeah, turn 3 win. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So it's like a Gruul deck, right? Or like something like that, where you can like pump it with like what's it called? The 1 mana, you get 3/3 overgrowth or something like that, and then you can fling it. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. Let's go assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't do that yet. Can't do it yet. Let's go stock up. Another furnace is solid. I'll take a land. I said we're the only ones ramping around here, pal. You know what? I'm not blocking a 2/2. I'm not willing to make the trade, so send it in. Okay, we got Dragonback Assault next turn. Dragons are already online. So they're straight up landfall all of a sudden. That's crazy. At least we haven't seen a Chocobo, Tifo, or a Hydra yet. That's good. You just fling your stupid firebending guy, 0 IQ. Fling is the worst. I know. I get it. It is a crazy powerful thing to do, though. I mean, who doesn't want to win on turn 3 and, you know, just get to Mythic? I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Well, they shut down my Dragonback Assault, so this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Let's go ahead and stock up here. This and, well, hold on. So if I get 2 more cards in hand and I play, let's say, the Furnace on this guy, that's only going to be 4 damage. Okay, that's not enough. So maybe it's that. I don't know. I think I'll draw a card with the Lantern here and then block with the Verge. Seems pretty solid. Earthbend Ascension on the Secret Tunnel again. Yikes. Yeah, they're cooking. I'm in a lot of trouble. I will be honest. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Ill-timed Explosion would have been pretty good, but this kind of a deck that we're up against, though, does a lot of, like, you know, reintroducing the lands back into the game over and over again. This has Trample, nice. So 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I guess I might as well just only take 8. All right, so if we go Dragon Back Assault here, that's going to be 3 damage, which would take care of this, but this would still be on the field. Drop a land. And to get a dragon, which can block, I guess, most of it, but it's still not enough. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose here, guys. But, you know, we got to try, right? Got to try. I think that's the only thing I can do is the assault. And I forgot they get the counters on that. Nice. So essentially, if they find a land drop, we lose the game. That's what it comes down to. If they find a land drop, yep, that'll do it. Because now they're going to get the trample, and it's at 9 power. 10 power. Okay. So I think it's safe to say we can scoop this one up. We were just a little bit too slow. The opponent dealing with our ramp spell early on with that bushwhack. That kind of got us in a big pickle because we were about to pull the Dragonback Assault like 4 turns ago. But they used it on the Badger Mole Cub right when we were about to do it. And we got set back 2 lands. And then I think we missed a land drop too. So not great. Not great. Yeah, that red ley line is wild. I never understand why the likes are so low. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. I appreciate you guys just being here, man. I mean, the likes are nice, though, but... I mean, I have a deck that has a good chance during turn 3 to Omni. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Omniscience does turn 3 stuff, too, sometimes. Yeah, we did used to have turn 2 wins with the mouse and ley line. You're correct. That was a pretty rough time. That was a pretty rough time. Gotta help the algorithm any way we can. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The stained glass lands in the shop today are so sick. Oh, they brought the stained glass ones back? Did they? Oh, they did. Man, now I gotta get these. I do like these ones a lot. I don't know if I should be spending my gold on that. Swayze, go buy the lands? I could, but I also could get 55 packs of new Lorwyn, so it's that or that, you know? I like you, Magic Man. I like you, man. All right, what do we want to do here? Keep it going, I think? Yeah, let's keep it going. I could use the Yoink deck, though. That'd be fun. I haven't played Yoink in a while. Nah, keep it going. It's winning. I know, 5K each is crazy. You got the Chocobo lands? Those are pretty cool too. My poor butt is saving gold for Lorwyn packs. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, Lorwyn is gonna be... It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I already know it. Man, another crazy good hand for ramping early, but just the mana just screwed me over. Do you get all the cards for free in Arena for being a streamer? Yeah, definitely not. I wish. That'd be crazy. There's no, like, they do not do that. I get to play the early access for free, though, which is nice enough, where I get to play all the cards for free for the 24 hours. But no. No, I think every new set that comes out, because I do make videos and content, I probably spend close to like $300 on average per set release, because I have to like have the cards, you know. And unfortunately, that means I have to hold on one second. What do I want to do here? I think I want to do this. Unfortunately, that means I have to buy them, because with like a new video, like I'm like, oh, I want to try Mirror Form, and I opened 120 packs or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't have any mirror forms. So now I got to craft 4 of them, and I use my wild cards. And, you know, those go fast. And the next thing you know, I'm in the shop like, dang, I got to buy this. I got to buy this. All right, we got 4 mana. Let's go with an elf and a stock up. Graveyard and I guess another land. I don't know. That was a really bad pull right there. That was extremely bad pull. What can you do? All right, so we got our double blue sources in case they pop off here. I still can get a steaming sauna, which I think is going to be really helpful in this matchup. Use the cats deck? I could use a cats deck. I just played so much cats lately. I just was like, man, I just want to mix it up today. Wanted to mix it up just a little bit today. All right, and we got 5 lands still. We're still in good shape here. Yeah, let's go. I think it's going to come down to card advantage. I think this is fine. Use the Resplendent Angel deck? Oh, I haven't played Angels in a while. That could be a good one. I don't know. I get in these moods where I'm like, I just want to play new things and things I haven't done in a while. So Angels sounds pretty fun. That one does intrigue me a little bit. Maybe we could do that. Right now, I mean, we have a positive record with this deck. It's just, it's a little bit of back and forth, and I'm not really climbing super fast. All right, so that's not, I mean, it's a good card. It was not an ideal hit, though. So let's see, if I do this, and I draw a land, yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Let's just see what we get. Okay, we get a land. Great. Let's play the elf. Should have played the elf first. I would have got a counter on it. Nice. Not very smart, bro. Yo, Swayze, I appreciate you for... I appreciate you for being creative. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try my best. Ugin anytime soon? Yeah, it's coming down. I'm waiting for the Ugin. Elspeth Ramp's huge as heck. I grind Mythic when I play random stuff because I don't care about top rank in Mythic. Yeah, I care, but I also don't want to do it in a lame, boring way, you know? Alright, +2. They only have 1 land left, and of course it's enough to exile my Sana. Of course it is. Okay.
Heed my counsel.
So we're definitely going to go Badgermole Cub here, I think, and then Frostcliff Siege to give everything haste, maybe. I don't know. Is that even good? I don't think I can run the Ugin over here at any point, so maybe not the best play. But the thing is, if I play Dragonback Assault here and they have another colorless spell of any kind, we're kind of cooked. They're just going to exile the Dragonback Assault and it's over. So I think this game is over, but... yeah, I just don't see a world where I run Ugin over. I kind of care about their graveyard because they do have Deadly Cover-Up. Oh, nice. That hits the field too, so... a whole nother wrinkle I got to deal with. Yeah, that's GG's, right? I can't think of it. See, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Stock up. What do I have in my deck that can answer any of this stuff? Probably nothing, right? Yeah, I can't think of anything. Let's do this though. If I'm gonna have any chance whatsoever, it's going to be maybe one-shotting the opponent. If I can one-shot the opponent with the Dragonback Assault and get a bunch of flyers, that could be good. So maybe setting up for like, for potentially some earthbending. Yeah, it's possible. I'm actually thinking about it. It could be possible. As long as they don't interact with my siege, we might be okay. This is good. This is okay, I guess. I have hope. I have a little bit of hope, but it's very little. It's very little. Okay, as long as Ugin can't take out my siege, I think I can pull this off. It's probably not though, because even if I Dragonback Assault. That's only one dragon we're gonna get in return.
I require servants. Your corpse will
All right, a lot of additional mana.
I know many arcane rituals.
And there goes the siege. And there goes any hope I had of winning this game, unfortunately. Darn it. All right, I'm willing to try some angels. Teamer Dragonback Assault? Yeah, Teamer Dragonback Assault. It's pretty even, I think, now, as far as win and loss rates. So not terrible, but there are some pretty bad matchups. Where is my angels deck? We haven't played it in forever. Did I pass it? Wait, what's that last one? No. Where is my angels deck? Don't tell me I deleted it. Did I delete my angels build? I think I deleted it. Oh no, there it is. Let's play it. Let's play some angels. Appa Airbend is an infinite loop. How does it win with the turn it comes down? Appa Airbend is an infinite loop. Which deck list are we talking about? Maybe I missed what we were talking about. Because Appa has a couple infinite loops from what I found. When I start MTGA back with OTJ, I only bought the 15-cent entry stuff and went right into historic. That was a ride. That sounds nice. I buy Mastery Pass every second set and our rare wild cards every 2 months on average. That's a lot. Yeah, I have to buy the well, I stopped buying the Mastery Pass for a little while there, but we started buying it again because I think the value in the Mastery Pass is actually kind of there. Let's go Angel. So I am in the middle of a guy playing solitaire with Appa Airbender. He has 1 life and I have a ton of cats on the field and Elspeth. Yeah, Appa's annoying. I will say Appa is a serious problem. Oh, you know, I can do this. And then I can do this. I forgot how good Momo is. Yeah, Appa gets going on that loop, and then I think they need with Appa. I think they need to at least pass their turn back to you before they can actually win the game. But they can do it as many times as they need to kind of go wide enough to win the game. So it's one of those things where, like, are you gonna stick around for it or not? You know, do you have a sweeper? If you have a sweeper, definitely stick around. All right, so Sheltered by Ghosts definitely is gonna be the move here. But if they have a protection piece, it's probably no good here. Probably no good here. No, it looks like it landed. Let's go! We got him. Okay. Got a little scared there, not gonna lie. We're fine. Gotta try it. I know, right? Momo is the best angel. It really is. It really is. I love that Momo. So what this did for the angels deck, in my opinion, is that the angels deck works unbelievably well if you have a Giada. If you don't, the angel deck works not nearly as good. Like, it's very clunky. But what it did is that basically Momo became another Giada of sorts. Honestly, forgot that could do that. That's my bad. That's on me. Let's do this. Yeah, keep the beatdown going, I think, right? Okay, so technically they could do the same thing here and send in Bristly Bill and then double the counters on it. I could trade with the Exemplar of Light, but I don't really feel like it. They can hit me this time. I don't care. Completely forgot Bristly Bill had the 5 mana double the counters thing, though. Haven't seen landfall like this traditionally in a while, which is funny. Okay. That's not too scary. As long as Tifa or like the Hydra are not on the field, I don't really feel any sort of threat whatsoever with the Landfall builds. Because you can always chump block if you need to. And a lot of my decks have like token-based ideas and stuff most of the time. This one does not, but most of the time I can chump block all of that stuff. As long as you can pick off these guys, you're good. I mean, sometimes they do end up giving trample though with some of their other effects, but they're one-time, one-off effects. All right, another Exemplar of Light. Drawing 2 cards this time. Let's attack first. Missed it by 1. Bummer. Bummer. They say oops. No, there's no oops there. I would have had to have tapped my Giada in order to get this into play, which would have left me short by 2 damage instead of 1. So there was no oops there. No oops at all. I hope we get to see some meta goblins. You like goblins? I feel like goblins are cool, but goblins are going to be one of those, like, it's going to be like mono red, you know? It's not, it's probably going to be Rakdos, but I'm saying like it's going to be like mono red where wait, he finally passed the turn back to me and I just lost. Wait, you just lost? Like, did it bug out or something? Or did he just swing through the following turn and got you? I generally always buy the Mastery Pass. It is well worth it if you play all the time, except for Spider-Man. Didn't buy that one. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The Mastery Pass, I can see people saying it's not worth it, or if it is, but like I think it kind of is. For me, it's not so much worth it just because I collect every set almost to its full potential, and so a lot of the times what ends up happening is I will have a lot of those older, like I'll get those older packs, right? But I'll have all the cards in the set, and so I'll just get a lot of gems for the packs that I get. But if you don't have every pack from every set like I do, it's definitely worth it. Let's go Angel. Let's do this one first. No, wait, hold on. I have to do this one first because it's gonna get the cost reduction, and it's gonna get a 1/1 counter. Can't counter it, my friend. Can't counter it. That's fine. How about an Inquisitor? Probably gonna be a land. Yeah, it's a land. What land was it? Watery Grave? Sure. I like the extra cards from the previous sets. Literally, he was going on for like 10 minutes with Appa and stuff, then passed the turn back, and I just used Elspeth to send a cast over the top. Oh, you won. I thought you said he... Oh, he lost. Okay, nice. Okay. That's a lot better. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Appa can go infinite for as long as they want to go, but they can't win on that turn. Appa doesn't have a way, at least I haven't seen a way that an opponent can give their things haste after creating such a wide board state, you know? So if you have a sweeper, or like you can go over the top, like you said with Elspeth, that's so funny. Okay, well, unfortunately, we did not draw another Angel, which would have been really good. What does this thing do? Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, gains Rebound. Now it's a land. Transform this land, activates, there's only no time counters on it. Okay, so I can get some time counters on it by tapping it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Bro, where, like, can I get one Angel? Just, I don't even want a lot here. I just want one Angel. A singular Angel will do wonders right about now. Because then I'd be able to get the Ascension, you know? Show me Monument. Show me Monument. Deadly Cover-Up. equally as annoying. Probably pretty bad. What are they gonna take? What do we take? They took Inquisitor. Okay. Not what I expected to see. That's not helpful. That's not a helpful card. These decks are just fun to sit here and make you mill. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of mill right now either. I like mill. I think mill is a really fun game plan, but I feel like I like mill decks that kind of have like you know, setups and sort of combo-y type things. You need to get like this artifact down and then you combo it with this or whatever. Like there used to be a really cool old mono blue mill deck when I first got back into Magic that I really loved. But now it's like with the rupture, all you got to do, yeah, like you said, just kind of control the board so you can play the rupture, you know, which being a sweeper helps a lot with that deck. And they sweep the field and then it's over. It's a pretty easy way to win. Kind of a little too easy if you ask me. I'm surprised mill isn't actually more of like top of the meta right now. It's really good. I mean, not a whole lot to it. Just got to make a really solid control deck. Well, this is bad. Angel. Ascension. And we cook. Let's go. They probably replay the Cecil, right? Maybe. Could be Annex too. You never know. Yep, Annex it is. I don't necessarily love the idea of just playing Halia straight up here. I feel like I should just play another Ascension and then play Halia for one, just to trigger the Ascension's abilities. I guess I could replay this though too, but I should have attacked first. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Well, I just realized I didn't have the right mana for that. Nice. Well done, sir. That's a problem. It's a big problem. Another Halia? Brother, what is my luck right now? What is my luck? If I play this and then this, I do trigger the drawing effect on it. I know I legend roll the other one out, which is a bummer, but I will get the life gain on this. Oh my god. Okay. Well, might not be my day, guys. It might not be my day. Terrible. Nobody likes to main a mill deck. It's boring to start with. I've been running a fun and admittedly not great Dimir mill deck based on Vuxt and an Aether Siphon, built based on Mono Blue. I saw a while ago on Swayze versus the Mob. Yeah, are you talking about the one that relies on like the speed? Because that one was really cool. Like the Ice Climber guy and the speed deck that we had. That was really cool. That was a very combo-y sort of thing. Mill should have never existed as a mechanic. I mean, that's one take for sure. I mean, I understand what you mean, but I know a lot of people hate mill, but just like land destruction, I feel like there are some toxic ways to win, but at least they, most of the time, make it pretty balanced. Like if you're going to go for a sort of different sort of win like that, you're going to have to work for it. And that's why I don't really like this new age version of it, because it's not really, you don't really have to work too hard for it. All right, it's time to go. It's time to go mean mode. Time to go mean mode. I know, and then they banned Prophet the next day, or the Prophets next day. I know, when we made the Ice Climber deck. That was so ridiculous, man. We made that deck and then boom, it's banned. Like of all the things you could have banned, that's what we went for. We have Omniscience still in the meta, and we're gonna ban the Prophet. So funny. Mill is my favorite win con. If we allow mono red in the game, we should allow mill. That's what I'm saying. We have a very, very diverse sort of a very diverse way of winning the game. Like you've got all sorts of stuff. You got mill, you got control, you got, you know, aggro, you gotta have them all. I mean, you just do. The more the merrier, in my opinion, because it creates that rock paper scissors sort of thing. Without, you know, aggro, then, you know, certain decks will just run amok. If without, you know, mid-range, same idea. Everything's just gonna start running amok if they don't have their opposite to kind of keep them in check. Every deck that you hate is there because of the deck that you like. If you like certain way to play Magic, you're gonna hate another way, and that's just how it goes. Because typically there's always something to keep your style of gameplay in check and not becoming too powerful. All right, Zac Fair's cool, but Hydra's gonna get way too out of control, man. Way too out of control. I guess we send this in with this as well. Keep the beatdown going. All right, it's at 4. I really hope they block the pollinator. That'd be so funny. Okay, not blocking pollinator. Smart guy. Smart guy. Okay, so if I pass 3 counters over to Halana, it's gonna go to 5 power, which is not enough, unfortunately, to block a 16 powered creature. So we might be done. I mean, if I find a Shelter by Ghost, we can win this game for sure, but that's a big if. Ugh, never mind. We have no chance of winning this one. Lovely. Lovely. I just said I haven't seen Landfall in a minute, and here we are. Can't wait for the Day of Judgment with Judgment Your Goblins. All jokes. Yeah, goblins are something that I don't necessarily love. I think that goblins are going to be annoying to play against for sure, but I know it's important. I know goblins are going to be pretty good too at some point, because they remind me a lot of like the lizards build, because now they're more Rakdos and they have some utility pieces that can, you know, get into your hand and stuff. I think goblins are going to be a lot more interesting, but over time I feel like they're going to get annoying. I spoke Landfall up. Yeah, I know, right? So honestly, I like the mud button the most, almost as much. Sorry, I can't read. I cannot read. Pay to life. Let's go with I mean, probably the Badger Mole into the Hound. Another Halana in hand. No Ouroborid though. There are only 16 mill cards in 3 years of standard, and barely any of them are any good. I think Wizards of the Coast is well aware people don't like to get milled out. Yeah. I was 1 game from Mythic, and of course they put me against Izzet and Reanimate turn 4 win. Yeah, that'll happen, man. And now you go down and you got to start all over, and it seems like you're never going to get back up. I've been there. I'm about to sneeze. All right, we sneezed. I'm good. Ouch. All right, sneezing hurts sometimes when you get older. I liked... It made it even better. It makes me happy. Missed the stream yesterday, Swayze. How's the new Lorwyn Eclipse cards? I like them. I think Lorwyn Eclipse is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to dive more into it when it becomes, you know, obviously legal, and I can look more into the cards and really test some weird stuff out. I think there was a lot of really good decks yesterday in the event, so it's kind of hard to be super competitive with the weird stuff. I needed more time to kind of sort some stuff out. This hand is really, really good because I have these, but at the same time, there's no early game ramp. Okay, I can work with this. Turn 1, turn 2, 3. So Zac Fair, unfortunately, is the card that goes. Unfortunately. Fairies looks fun. There's some disgusting green cards though. Fairies was actually one of the better decks we played last night, which was interesting because I know some people were saying they were struggling with Fairies, but I had some success with it and I found it to be really good. I do like that we got back another 1 mana, black removal spell that is pretty solid. We got that new one with the blight tied to it. It was something Hex. That card's going to be really good. Being able to remove a creature mana value 2 or less for 1 mana, just very clean. Here's the deal. If I go Sheltered by Ghosts here, I almost guarantee the opponent's going to like know where to run on us. Yikes. All right, it's gonna be a bad game for us. Missing some land drops here. Not attacking, kind of crazy, but I'll take it. All right, let's see what happens here. If they blow up the pollinator, that's actually so good here. Interference. Ugh, I didn't expect that. Okay, should have expected it. Ay. Okay, well, I mean, I could double the sheltered. I don't know. This isn't good. Badgermole Cub was like the best possible thing I could have got there because it would have given me 3 bodies in total and I would have been able to immediately okay, well, I'm gonna do this now then. Go ahead, hit us. Not attacking? I know that was kind of weird, huh? Hi, Swayze in chat. What's going on, man? How you doing today? Wizard really was like, people don't like getting milled a ton. Might as well do it all at once. Yeah, that's true. That's the problem, right? Is it hits you like for everything at once. Should I go with the... No, let's leave indestructibility up as an option here before I go with the Sheltered by Ghosts. A Malcolm, okay. I just need 1 more land. Oh, come on. Okay. Halana has been dealt with for 1 mana. Nice. Pretty efficient. Pretty efficient, I'd say. All right, Malcolm hits us and draws and discards a card. Eventually getting them free spells, by the way. Should I take the Malcolm? Should I take the Tidebinder? I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place here. And now we're probably going to end up drawing land now that I don't need lands, which is funny enough. All right. They are officially tapped out. Yep, we got the land. I knew we would. I knew the game wouldn't let us down like that. I think what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to take the Malcolm because it's their only way of really drawing anything here. So take that ability away from them. And pass the turn? Yeah, probably pass the turn. They activate maybe a Sanctuary here, I would imagine. Yeah. It comes in tapped, but it doesn't matter. It's my turn. Which means they're definitely running Annex, right? Okay. Why are they paying the mana for that, though? Wow, what is my luck? What is my luck? I needed lands to start this game out for like 4 turns in a row. I needed it like 4 turns in a row. Couldn't find one. And now I don't need lands. I need actual playable things, and all I'm finding are lands. Story of my life, man. I mean, I don't know why I'm super excited about the cage or anything, because like even if I do get the cage, it's just going to be a Fenrir. I mean, we didn't get a very good cage hit. So, I mean, the only way this is going to work out for us is if we get some form of like Halana or Ouroboreid off the top. That's the only way I can see this going well. And now they're going to mill us out, so that'll be fun. Here comes the mill. Couple of things I could have used there for sure, but nothing too crazy. Take that. All right, I'm done. I'm done with this one. They got under my skin with that one. Shuffler's fine. I know it kind of cooked me on that one. Not a big deal though. It happens. It happens. It's part of the game. I try to remember that, you know, we get some games, you know, you get mad lucky, and then some games you just get nothing. Have a good run, dude. Thank you so much. Where did the cats go? Oh, I was playing them so much. I was playing them for like 4 days straight, so I didn't want to play them for another stream again. I just feel like we outplayed them a little bit. I mean, we could, but you guys really want to see me play cats again? I feel like every stream we end up landing back on cats. Which I'm down. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Played some Teamer, and then we mixed it up with Angels. Angels started cooking me on the lands, getting flooded every game, so figured I'd drop this one. Boomerang basics. Okay, so we're doing Demir, like a self-bounce sort of thing. So expect no more lies and stuff like that. Or nowhere to run, I should say. Nowhere to run. No, just pay 3 here. Or pay life. All right. I can't tell you guys how many times I got double Badgermole cubbed in the early access event, back to back like this, like what we just did to the opponent here. It was not fun. I feel really bad for the opponent right now because it is not fun getting double Badgermole cubbed. To be fair, it looks like they've got answers maybe for both. No, they don't. Okay, good. Good. All right, so I need the collector's cage to actually come through for me here. Just this one time. I could do that, but I think I really want to try to get an Ouroboreid here. Come on, Ouroboreid. This game. All right. Let's tap you down. Not too shabby, I guess. Not the worst thing in the world. Can't really keep up with that, I imagine, right? And then I can Shelter by Ghost next turn, which will give me a big life gain hit that I desperately need right now because they've already got me down to 11. Okay, good. Not a very smooth game to end it, but a very good start. That was a good starting game. Good morning, Swayze. Good morning, Joe. How you doing? Need to try that Kraken deck, dude. Kraken's like the top end. What is that card? What is the summon card? I love that card so much. Not joking. I'm playing them now. All good. Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, I know a lot of people keep asking me today about the cats too, but we've played them so much. I just feel like, you know, I think we played them 3 streams in a row. I'm like, I should probably mix it up today. Summon Leviathan. Yeah, it's such a cool card. We played 1 copy of it in the early access, but we never found it in our Merfolk deck because I wanted to try to top end on the Merfolk and thought it'd be really funny. Never got there though. The cats deck is great. I agree. I think it's honestly I think it's got the edge over this deck. I really do. As far as my win rates have been going lately, I think it's got the edge over this one. It's probably my best build that I have at the moment. Double Badger Mole Cup again. You gotta feel for these guys, man. You gotta feel for them. But it all comes down to whether or not the Collector's Cage finds the Ouroboros. I meant the shuffler's finding a lighthearted joke. My bad. No, no worries. I didn't come off wrong or anything. You're fine. It came off as lighthearted. All good. This looks like an exact mirror of the last game, except for we found a Ouroboros. Let's go. Wait, hold on. No, do I not have... I don't have the ability to get it at this moment unless I do this. Oh, that's lame. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do this. All right, we got the Ouroboros by jumping through some pretty crazy hoops here, but it's on the field. And it's gone. And it got hit by Get Lost. It's gone. Kind of crazy we got Ouroboros down on the field by their, you know, they only had 2 mana on the field, but they did have an answer, so they're fine. They get out of that one pretty scot-free. Let's do this. Doesn't matter, right? Let's pump up this. Don't need that. Pump it up again. Don't need that. All right, they're down to 12. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. 15 damage to go, and no sweeper. Okay, no sweeper. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, here we go. Okay, GG's. Whew, that scared me. I was worried they were going to have some sort of like life gain removal spell, like a lightning helix or something. All right, only because it was a popular request and the stream is close to an end. We'll play some cats. We'll play some cats. Let's do it. Let's go, kitty cats. That was a nice line. Yeah, that was about as good as I could have figured out as far as lines go. Work is required. Check in later. I knew it. Hey, I mean, I've been getting asked a lot today, so might as well. Might as well. I was doing it for your guys' sake. I didn't think you guys would want to see it again, but hey, if we're asking, let's do it. This is actually a pretty sketchy keep. I'm going first though. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Don't love it, but could be good. Starfield Shepherd. Let's get another land, I think. Yeah, let's get another land. All right, we're set up pretty good on the mana now. I was a little worried on that first couple of cards we had there because I was worried that we were gonna get mana screwed, but now I feel pretty comfortable. They're on Teamer. I wonder what that's about. I don't know. Draw a card. Hopefully it's the 1 mana cat. No. We just got double badger mold. Hey, it's called karma, right? We've been double badger molding our opponents. And then a furnace. Man, they're cooking. They are cooking and we are not. These top decks have been a little crazy. A lot of 5-drops. To be fair, it's on me. I kept a hand with what, like 3 5-drops or something like that, and we drew into another one. So this game might be over. I hope not. It depends on this play here. This play here is going to determine a lot. They've got a ton of mana really to kind of work with here. Hopefully they just open their sauna. That's fine too. Not too concerned about that. They might be on the Dragonback Assault game plan like we were. All right, so we got a couple of options here. I feel like we could play the Caracal, which is fun, but I feel like setting up the Elspeth first, it's a little greedy, but I think it might be better in the long run for us, because hypothetically, if I play the Caracal, right, and they just run out of sweeper, I mean, then it was all for naught. So I feel like this is fine. There's the sweeper. There's the sweeper in question. So I'm actually really glad I made that decision, because now we can go with double the amount of tokens on the Caracal, and then we can give everything flying with the Elspeth. Oh, this hit the Elspeth too? That's crazy. So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Bring out the cats. Bring out the cats.
Rise and seize your destiny.
What you got for me now? I'm cool with that. If you're just gonna open the sauna, that'd be great. Little nerve-wracking right now. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's extremely good, actually. I wonder how they attack here. Are we going face? They are going face. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit for me. We could do this. So 5, 10, 15. I gain a boatload, and I can keep this. So that way when I play another one, they get another power creep, making them much better blockers going forward. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think if they had tried to attack Elspeth, they actually would have been better off, to be honest. Furnace for one to take out one more cat. That's fine. I mean, that doesn't feel great, but I think that was definitely the right play on our part, I think. All right, more cats. They all are gonna be 4 power now, which is enough to block these very much more healthily. And let's top it off by taking your little friendo here. How much damage is that? I don't know. Not enough. Not enough. Take their Dragonback Assault for sure. They are cooking, no extra kitties. Yeah, it worked out. We figured it out. We found the line, I think. I've had a lot of fun with your Oko doubling season deck, dude. I built one. I had to sub 2 Okos with Elspeth, and it doubled even further. Crazy fun when it works out. Thanks, dude. Of course. Of course. I'm glad you're having fun with that, man. That makes me happy. That's awesome, man. Let's go. We got him. We got him. That was a fun way to end it. We probably should have done cats from the jump. We probably would have got to mythic. All good though. GG's can't beat the master. I don't know about master, but yeah, that was fun. Doesn't matter what you play, Swayze, as long as you win. That's true. Very true. See, cats are scary. Agreed. Agreed. Hey, I have nothing against the cats. I think the cats are probably my best deck right now, but I just didn't think you guys would want to see it. But hey, if you guys are loving cats that much, that's cool with me. I love playing them. So I think cats are going to get maybe even better. I don't know. I didn't really look into it a whole lot, but there are a lot of like tribal based things in Lorwyn. So you never know. There might be some like colorless sort of spells that can help out the cats. Who knows? We are here for you. You don't mind what you play. Sweet, man. I appreciate the kind words. I wish there was a way to finish the game after opponents rage quit. So many times I turn one from popping off. I know, right? Big blunder by the opponent not smacking Elspeth there. I know. I thought for sure that was going to be their move, but you leave Elspeth alive, you're allowing me to get the cats flying again, you know? I was having fun with that dragon deck. Appreciate it. Of course, man. My Leviathan doesn't like your cats. I know, right? Because it can't send back the... Wait, can the Leviathan send back the tokens? It can it? Yeah, it's just merfolks and stuff. Anyways, guys, it is 10:13, so the video is dropping in 2 minutes. The brand new Lorwyn drop is in 2 minutes. So if you guys could please show it some love when it first pops up, because obviously the faster it gains traction, the better the videos do. And I'm just going to be popping off here. So if you guys don't mind giving the video just a watch, even if you're not sure you like the deck list, just maybe give it a click. I would really appreciate it. The deck is really decent. I'm actually pretty impressed by its power level too. So we'll see what it does. And like, obviously when standard allows us to play it in the meta, but it's basically going to be a spin on the Boros Arabella builds, but with Mardu, and it has some reanimation. So it's definitely worth a watch. I think it's one of my better, I would say it's one of my top 2 more competitive lists from the event. So hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to get right into that now, but thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it very much, man. You guys are always real ones, man, showing up for these streams. It means a lot to me. It really does. So thank you guys. But yeah, that'll do it. We are out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, probably for another stream. So be on the lookout for that too. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Wait, is this not the right? Why can't I hear the music? Hold on. Oh, it's muted. Sorry, guys. Trying to get the music on the way out. My bad. There we go. It was muted. We're out of here, guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Bad outro. My bad. I gotta work on that.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.